What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are going to be locking in for the exchange reward. So basically, lads, I don't even know how much space I have left in my auction house. I just realized that I'm gonna run out of space before we're able to get all the cards in. So we have all the Akoros. We're gonna add these to the exchange for Bobby Jones. We need 9 Amethyst Isaac Akoros, which is quite a bit. And I think I paid 1,900 for every one of these cards. So far, whatever, let's just say roughly 2,000. So it's like 18,000 by 3, which is like 54,000. So it's not, this card's not cheap. The card's probably gonna be, if you sniped, you're probably paying 60k for this card. If you're sniping everyone, you're probably paying 60k. And I actually do, like, I don't think he's that bad a price, depending on what you need from a card, especially if you're on current gen. If you're on next gen, I would not really advise this card. But if you're on current gen, he's just another AK. He's just another AK-47, so if you are on current gen, he could be a great card for you. So, but for me, he's definitely one of those, yeah, I would probably stay away if I'm on next gen. So, no. Oh, I nearly made a fatal error right there. And do you want to know the reason why I'm doing it on this account? Is because I've been using the Pink Diamond Bobby Jones in my triple threat squad in this account the whole time. So it's like, I might as well just keep Bobby Jones. He's been used in like all of my videos. So, I think, how many map honors do I need? I need more map honors, do I? So we need 4 more map honors. I think I have 3 map honors. If I'm not mistaken, I have 3 map honors in my auction. I do. So I need 1 more map honor, and I need all of the precious Achuas. So, map honor, you get in there. We need 1 more of you. Just say 1950. Surely we can get one of you for this. I'm not going to get the 1700 one. And I just got another user. I'm going to get the 1950 one. Come on, Mick. There we go. And then we need 9 precious Achuas. And I'm probably going to have to pay a bit more for him because there's not that many of him. That's one thing I will say, is there's not, like, it's very rare you find one of him for under 2k. As I say, there's a bunch of these, but I'm gonna buy all the 2k ones. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. There's a whole bunch of him were put up. Over the last, like, couple of minutes. Because he was always more expensive. He was like 2,100 when I was looking at him previously. He was the most expensive of all the amethysts. Alright, now we can chuck on the map honors. Let's go, our last 4 map honors, and then we got the all of the precious Achuas. But he's not cheap by any means, Bobby Jones. He's not cheap, but he's the best. I mean, 70k is not the worst value. I don't think it's the best value at all. I really don't think it's the best value. But there are a lot of worse value cards than this in exchange. It's the only exchange that I would even say, contemplate telling you guys you should consider doing. But it's mad, like, if we're looking at these other exchange cards, like Rudy LaRusso's bang average, he's okay. Bob Cousy sucks. I'm sorry, Bob Cousy sucked day 1. The only reason Bob Cousy was good day 1 is because a bunch of people badge glitched him and put on half range. Like, there was the badge glitch day 1 where you could literally go and, if you wanted to, you could put any badge on any player. Like, he couldn't hold any good badges. Like, he was basically like Amethyst Chris Paul without range. That's basically what the card was. It was absolutely ridiculous, that Bob Cousy card, and the amount people were locking in. He was like, with the way original owners and everything was, like, that was a open a bunch of packs and spend 300, 400k on the cards. Like, it was crazy. I wish it was a lot easier to just add from the auction house, because I'm pretty sure like you have to go this long to add 9 of one specific player in, because your auction house doesn't it doesn't like allow you to add them all in at one time using the square button, which is a little bit annoying. All right, so we need an Eddie Curry, because I want to keep Eddie Curry, who I just bought on this account. So Eddie Curry, we're gonna need you to come up for like 10k or less. That would be nice. And he's pretty cheap. 9,400 for Eddie Curry. I mean, who's saying no to 8,900 for Eddie Curry? Then we got Justice Winslow. I think he's more expensive, if I'm not mistaken. No, he's 8,800. He's a steal. He really is a steal. These cards are all every card that came out yesterday is basically a steal. And then last up is Simvular. Simvular is definitely cheap. Simvular is just hilarious just how broken the card is. Like, it's 7'5" half range extender player for 8k MT. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thought we were getting a card like this for this cheap? Like, if this was NBA 2K20, this card's like 75k. Which is berserk. 7,400 or 7,250. Be smart. Another usered. There we go. So let's add Winslow to the collection. These two guys are going to come in a little bit later. We're going to go to the exchange. Let's go and... Like, I'm going to tell you this right now, is he's not worth locking in. Or it's probably not worth locking in at all. It's probably never worth locking in cards into an exchange, because like, you can't resell them back. Whereas guys that are very, very similar level to Bobby Jones, like, are like, he's probably worth 100k, but also you can't forget you can't sell the card back. So is he really, is it worth that? Whereas you can buy a card for, say, like 60k, or you can buy a card for the same price and you can sell them back to their similar level. Like, he's not gonna be that much better than 8k. And wow, I have so many packs on this account. This is an account I've barely turned on since Christmas. When did I get Kiki Vandeweghe? I don't know. I don't know. I reckon it's a mystery going through all these like weird packs that I have on this account. 200 and something unopened. All right, let's go, Bobby Jones. Let's go, Bobby Jones. Let's see what you are all about. It took way longer than I expected to just buy a couple of those cards and lock in for the exchange. Like, I thought that would be done in like 2 or 3 minutes. It's been 8 minutes, which is kind of crazy. So let's have a look at Bobby Jones, and let's add these guys to the collection. These certain cards just kind of vanished from my lineup. Yeah, let's chuck in Heinrich. I don't remember who's in this lineup, but let's check in Bobby Jones right here. And screw it, doesn't matter. But like, yeah, so Bobby Jones, 91 offense, 99 defense overall, 38 half badges, acrobat, ankle breaker, highlight film, pick dodger, clamps, defensive leader, interceptor, intimidator, posterizer, off-ball pest, tireless defender, range extender. His defense is incredible, by the way. And he's got 11 goals. So he's only got 49 badges, which is not great at this stage in the game. No post game at all. He's at a 97 3 ball, 95 dunk, 86 ball handle, perfect defensive stats, great speed ball and acceleration, and great lateral quickness. So let's compare to Bobby Jones in terms of defense. And they both have clamps, pick dodger, hard crusher. He got 11 defensive badges on him. And really, like, the 3-pointer and hot zones of plus 17 is the big difference. It really is, in the speed. But like, their defense is very similar. Like, their defense is very, very similar. And if you're just using Bobby Jones for defense, I'm just saying you're not going to get much more out of... You're not going to get much more out of the opal Bobby Jones than you're going to get out of the pink dime Bobby Jones if you're just using them for defense. The release is nicer though, I will say that. This I'm very... Base form very quick is a What the hell is... What in the load up? Alright. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I was just like, I'm getting some weird load ups here. I'm getting some really weird load ups, but... Look, we'll be fine. I'm not... This release might be a bit too fast to handle, to be honest. I think in terms of his dribbling, he gets Pro 1, which, I mean, it's not unusable. He gets the weird between legs dribble, which isn't great. Behind the back, let's see what that is. Pro 1, that's fine. He's just like another AK. He really is just like another AK. And if that's what you need in your team, he's not bad at all. Because base 4 and very quick is not that much slower than 98 and quick. I think 98 and quick is an easier release to green, but base 4 and very quick is still a pretty nice release. I just feel very, very... I don't feel comfortable greening with him. Base 4 is a lot better though on current gen than next gen. I'm going to say that. Like, this release is definitely better on current than next. I like it on current. I don't like it at all on next. But, yeah, should be a very, very solid player. And especially he should be a great cone. Like, he is going to be a top tier cone. But again, as I always say, I wouldn't pay that much MT for a cone in this game. So anyway, now let's green 1-3. Hot ones everywhere, obviously. And that's an early. There we go. Now let's get on to the game. But, like, again, he's not going to be someone to run your offense through. And I don't know if... In a world where we've got similar level defenders and size-wise in Kyle Kuzma, who's 50k, and as well as being 50k, Kyle Kuzma is just, in general, just a beast. Kuzma is... He does a few... There are a few things Kyle Kuzma definitely does better than Bobby Jones. So, it's a tough one to suggest Bobby Jones over him. Because, again, Kuzma's cheaper. Even if Kuzma's more expensive, you can always sell Kuzma back. Like, you lock in Bobby Jones, you're stuck with him. And the thing is that while every card's value depreciates, you are stuck with Bobby Jones. There is no scenario where you are not stuck with a card you locked in for. So I normally would be against exchange awards, but like this is the one exchange award where I'm like, use your brain. So if you value this card like 150k and you're spending 70k on him, that's an excuse to lock in for a card. Dude's using Spud Web. And one. Let's go. So like if you are really wanting this card, you really want Bobby Jones for his defensive ability, and he's like say 100, and you are willing to pay 150k for a card like this. Personally, I would not be willing to do this. Let's put web score me. I would not be willing to spend that much on a Bobby Jones type player, but I know a lot of people, especially competitive players, will. This is going to be one of those guys that's elite in a comp setting. He is going to be elite in a competitive setting. When games in a competitive setting come down to how well you can score with 1 to 2 players and how good your defense is more than anything, I think he's incredible in that scenario. But at the end of the day, like if you're playing in TTO, if you're playing in Unlimited, where not that people aren't as sweaty, like Unlimited sweats are a little bit different, but the competitive level players aren't sweating in an Unlimited game. They're playing a different way as they are when they're playing in a tournament. So in those type of scenarios, I don't know. I can't, because he's quite limited in offense. Oh my god, that's my fault there. He is quite limited in offense, because he can't really 300. His offensive game really consists of catching and shooting, and that's really what he does in offense. I get it, he's got a 95 dunk, but still, it's tough to go do anything with 95 dunk when you can't really go by many players. I get it, the burst is a thing on next gen, but you're not going to be wanting to use this guy as a primary ball handler. There we go. Boosty. Let's go. Alright, that's a nice dunk right there. Alright. See what we can do. Big double. This is a weird one. Like, I've not played against a team like this in TTO in so long. This is just kind of a weak team here. Snatch back. Oh yeah. Current gen style. Current gen style on him. Green light there from Bobby Jones. Let's go. Let's lock him up. Oh, that's bad. Dive at that. We run. We run. We run. We run. We run. Stop. Pop. Off. My fault. Is he gonna shoot in there? Spud web. I'll be interested. What version of LeBron is that? Does LeBron have an Emerald card? Or a Ruby card? For the Miami Heat? Oh, he evoed. That's the evo LeBron from season 5? Was it 4 or 5? That's green. Bobby Jones gets actually a really good burst animation on next gen off the kind of zigzag. He zigzags really well on this gen. It's off. Shoot that, please. Give me that board. Like when you go right and you stop for a second, then you go left. Like he goes super fast off that. I just got bumped almost out of bounds there. Oh, good. Good double by him. Oh, yeah. Oh, step back. Into behind the back dribble. Spud web. I was about to say Spud web can't contest that. Apparently he can. Stick fade. Stick fade. Man, Spud web is out here contesting like he's not 5'9" or 5'7". Yeah, I think he's 5'7". He's out here contesting like he's 6'6" and not 5'7". I just run around him. Oh, dude, sending double teams, triple teams at Bobby Jones. Oh yeah, that's the pro one. That's the pro one. Who needs Curry slide when you can pro one? Pro one's awful on current gen though. Pro one's pretty nice on next. I like it on big. I like it on on some big men more than I like Curry. Like depending on their height, like I say that, but then Bol got the Curry and he slides halfway across the floor when he curries, so it's a steal. Come on. All right. Let's go. He's still sending his doubles, is he? Tweening. Right, wide open. Bad fall. Bad shot by me. Zigzag him. Zigzag him again. Go that way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Zigzagging works, lads. Who said zigzagging doesn't work on next gen? It's all about the zigzag. First you gotta zig, then you gotta zag, and then you put the ball in the basket. That's the motto. That's the 2K motto. And then you shoot the half-court shot, and then you win the game. Simply put, how you win in NBA 2K21 next gen. But it's actually ridiculous. You can chuck up full court heaves and triple threat online, which with or without sharp takeover, and they go in like one of every 4 times. And I'm not even kidding. I won a game on 3 full court heaves in a row. But yeah, it's a good win right there. And Bobby Jones, I mean, he's good. He's really good. He's not my cup of tea because, again, like I don't play much defense, and for that reason, I'm not a competitive player. I can go out and unlimited and beat almost anybody. And that's an almost, because I play against a competitive player who's a very high, who are a high-level defensive player and can match me on offense. I'm gonna lose, as we saw earlier today against Fat Boss. But yeah, the way I play the game, he doesn't really suit. He's just in this squad really for a video. I put him in for a video and was like, you know what? I might as well use him. Do I advise you to lock him in? I mean, if you think he is worth 150, if you are willing to spend 150k on him, I'd lock him in. Because the problem is that he's he's 70k, but he's in like you can't use him for anything else. It's not even like SBCs in FIFA. You can't even use him for fodder. So, like, look, if you're gonna use him, if you're gonna like him in your squad, if you have the MT and if you think he's worth 70k, then don't buy him. Because, for example, if you bought a Kuzma for 65k, in 2 weeks' time you can sell that Kuzma for 40. So in the end, you've really only spent your 20k on Kuzma, but you've spent your 70k on Bobby Jones, and his sell value is essentially 0 because you cannot sell him. He's got to be worth well over the asking price for the exchange to be worth it. But depending on how you play, depending on who you are, he might actually be worth it. So whether I would buy him or not, for me, not my cup of tea, but he's a really good card. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.